Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see if I'm live. I should be. I don't know, this YouTube shit is fucking convoluted. It says live. You are live. The internet can totally see you now. To stop, use your encoder. Okay. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. So, hello, audience. How you been? I see we have about 500 people sitting in the chat right now. 650 now. So, wow. This could actually get to 1,000 viewers, perhaps. We'll see. We'll fucking see. So this is gonna be kind of a departure from what I normally do on this channel. See, we have 700 people now. The chat is blowing up. Hey chat, how you doing? Is all well in chat land, I hope. 800 people, there you go. We might get to 1,000. 976. Fuck yeah, dude. I have not, 1,000. We fucking reached 1,000 within like a couple minutes. That's good. That's a good start in my book. I've never had 1,000 viewers before, so this could go south real quick. We'll see. But I thought I'd do this impromptu broadcast, because a lot of people have a lot of shit to say, and I don't feel like making a piffy little tweet about it is gonna be able to, like, you know, consist of everything I have to say. I feel like it's better to just go live and just speak my mind on this, as I do on this channel. Much to the dismay of some people. You know, some people out there are just like, make beta trivia videos and just leave it at that. Fuck you. No, I'm gonna speak my mind. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, donations are enabled if you want to do that. I'm gonna read all of them by the end of this little rant I'm gonna lay down. So, you know, if you donate and I'm in the middle of like a thought, I'm not gonna just stop talking and be like, oh, thank you for the $5. But, you know, I appreciate it. I'll get to it by the end. Just getting that out there so, you know, no one's confused. So, let's provide some context, shall we? So, Rockstar Games. There. Got it. They put out this tweet. Now, as a lot of you know, well, there might be like one person out there who's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but as like 99.9999% of you know, there's a protest going on, and you know, you have riots too, and all kinds of crazy shit going on. You know, 2020 has been an interesting year thus far. So Rockstar put out this statement in solidarity with this protest, this movement. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I have a feeling that it's gonna, you know, disintegrate over the span of like a couple of weeks from now. Unfortunately, that seems to be the way a lot of movements go. They just kind of spawn and then they fizzle out over time. I want change. I want shit to fucking change, personally. I've never had much trust in authority figures, especially cops. But at this point, I think like it's safe to say that there's like something fucking needs to change. Now, I don't know what the solution would be. I think body cams that cops can't fucking turn off or, you know, take off their uniform, I think that would be a good start. You know, if the police are gonna supervise us, I think the public should supervise the fucking police. I feel like that's a fair trade. But, I don't know. So they put out this tweet. Black Lives Matter. To honor the legacy of George Floyd today, from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be shutting down access to our online games, that being Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online. Now, of course, some people are getting their panties in a bunch over this. To me, does it really seem like that big of a fucking deal? Like, does it really seem like that big of a fucking deal that, like, for 2 hours out of, like, one day, you're not gonna be able to go online? I mean, you know, you have server maintenance going on all the fucking time. This is just them to me, it seems like almost like a way for them to masquerade server maintenance as like, oh, this is like a good solidarity thing. I don't know, it would not surprise me. Rockstar Games, as much as I like them, you know, they're a corporation. And as such, and anything that improves their PR and actually, like, fits into what they want to do, they're gonna do. So, it would not surprise me if this is actually just server maintenance, again, masquerading as a noble act of solidarity. But, you know, I don't have much against this, honestly. Sorry, just had to take a swig of water. God damn, thank you. Thank you to all the people donating. Again, I'll get to it by the end of this broadcast. I'm gonna read all of the donations. So people had mixed views about this. A lot of people that I not look up to, but a lot of people that you know, I like, I talk to on occasion, they seem to be, appreciating this a lot. You have, Yan2295 saying respect. There you go. GTA series videos, respect. Michael, aka Legacy Killer HD. That's him right there, taking off his cap, like, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome. Keep at it. And then you have Videotech. Oh, respect. And I know Gypsy put out a tweet saying, seriously though, respect to Rockstar for shutting down their cash cow to spread awareness and honor George Floyd. I never thought they would have done something that big. Most companies just tweet black photo with text. Which, yeah, that's accurate. That seems to be the, MO for a lot of other companies. Regardless of, like, how you feel about this, again, like, if you feel like this is just virtue signaling, it's not even, like, something that gets in the way of anything you want to do beyond, like, a couple hours of you not being able to play online on 2 of the games Rockstar has put out. Is it really that big of a fucking deal? Is it really? I don't think it is. I think anyone getting pissed off over this, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. I think anyone getting pissed off over this tweet of Rockstar is just, I don't know, it's fucking silly. You're being fucking silly. Stop it. Be sincere like me at all times. Here you go. Here's one of the lovely people that I saw in the comment section of this Twitter thread. Where Rockstar made this tweet. So this is somebody with I guess this is somebody cosplaying as Theodore Roosevelt, which is kind of fitting because Teddy Roosevelt was kind of a white nationalist. And if you look at this person's Twitter page, it's full of like a bunch of retweets of like, here's a black person doing something dumb. It's like, okay, right. And if you look at their Twitter bio, it's like, I'm a traditionalist. It's like, okay. Right, yeah, okay, I'm fine with people, like, appreciating tradition and history, but, I mean, like, I know what the fuck this is. We all know what the fuck this is. We all know what this person's fucking doing. And this is the thing that, like, it pisses me off. At least, it's not the only thing that pisses me off about, white supremacists. But it's something that, bugs me about them. It's like the lack of transparency. They can't just be a bunch of assholes who just go out there and speak their fucking minds. They have to signal to other people and be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a traditionalist just like you. And then like they retweet a bunch of like, you know, black people acting out shit. And then in the comments of like all of those tweets, of course, you have people who are like advocating for ethno-states and fucking retarded shit like that. Have the fucking balls to at least say what the fuck you think. Have the balls to just go out there and speak your mind. You fucking pussy. Man, I'm getting triggered. I guess the lib is getting triggered. So he said, wait a second, let me get this right. The maker of the GTA series that glorifies drug dealing, shooting police, and cause violence is honoring the legacy of George Floyd. 3,000 people were like, yeah, you pwned them. Rockstar is fucking wrecked. No, they're not. They're not glorifying that. In effect, what they're fucking doing is reflecting that in their games. You know, it's a thing that exists. It's something that our culture is basically obsessed with, and there's entertainment value to be had in like the tensions there. You know, so if you have like a game like GTA San Andreas, gang violence is an element of that story, and it's not because they glorify it, you dumb fuck. It's something that they have in their game because it's fucking exciting. I don't know, maybe jacking off to, like, white nationalist talking points coming from Theodore Roosevelt is your fucking, you know, way to get your rocks off. But me, personally, I prefer entertainment. You know, it's perfectly plausible, it's perfectly possible for a person to condemn real-life violence and still, like, indulge in it in fantasy. You do that too, motherfucker, don't deny it. We all do it. I mean, like, it's basically part of human nature to do that at this point. Again, our culture is obsessed over it. So, like, I don't buy this bullshit where it's like, they're glorifying it. No. Go fuck yourself. And then you have, Radek Sujinski? I don't know who this is. It might just be, like, some K-pop account. But, they said, time to unfollow my favorite game developer. And they spelled favorite with a U, so it might be a person from the UK. I don't know. I don't see why that matters. I don't know why I mentioned that. Time to unfollow them. So this is like your favorite fucking developer. You obviously have appreciation for the games they've made. You've been entertained by them for a long time. And this is like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's not the fucking shady business practices. It's not employees being worked to the point where like they have fucking stress beyond what's even fucking what should be acceptable in a workplace. It's not the fact that like bullying is something that occurs in some offices that Rockstar has. It's none of that shit. It's them making a tweet and shutting down their servers for a couple fucking hours out of one day. Okay, right. And it doesn't end there. It's like, yeah, let me imply that I'm gonna like take a piss on all of these games and this merch. So, Radek Jazinski, as you're squeezing out a turd and it fucking flops on top of these games, you might want to reconsider your fucking position. I don't know. Then again, it's your property. Do as you wish with it. But it doesn't change the fact that this is a fucking idiotic take. Goddamn, we're like 11 minutes into this and already I'm just riled up. Goddamn. So, what does all of this have to do with Mr. Boss for the win, you might ask? Well, let's get to that. But before we do, I'm just gonna address this. So this is the most common take I've seen as far as like people being against this. So I want to be fair to those people, at least as fair as I can be. I mean, like, I have my bias. You watching this, you have your individual biases or biases. I don't know what the plural of that is. I'm retarded. Sorry. But I want to be fair to these people, because it seems like this is the most common sentiment on that end of the argument. So this person, Dave, says, Dear Rockstar, I love your games. They are very fun and enjoyable to me. However, I bought these games with my money and deserve to play it without political interference. I find that part interesting. Political interference. It sounds like a fucking, like, war tactic that fucking, like, GW would have employed in the fucking 2000s. Like, it doesn't sound like something Rockstar's actually doing, but I see what you're saying. Just kind of, like, phrased it a bit odd. If you feel you need to do something, post about it on social media, which they did, but don't bring your customers into it. I don't see the significance of this. I'll be honest. If you want to go online and, Red Dead Online and it's like, can't go online right now because Black Lives Matter. It's like, okay. I could see how that could be like a mild annoyance at fucking most. Like, for anyone who's just kind of like, I don't see the point of this and I just want to play your fucking games. Sure. I could see how you could be slightly annoyed by that, but is it really this big of a deal? Like, I keep repeating myself, but really, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think anyone with a fucking semblance of common sense would look at this and be like, this is a problem. This has to be addressed. I'm gonna stop following this video game developer now. I'm gonna boycott them. And then, of course, you had fucking white nationalist assholes piling on top of that and being like, oh, yeah. Let's use this as an opportunity to, like, bring people to our side. And by the way, as a quick aside, I don't have this pulled up, and I don't want to fiddle fuck with the tweets, but, there's a gaming news website called One Angry Gamer. Now, some of you may be able to recall that back in, what was it? Like, February, I think? I put up a video called, Hackers in Red Dead Online Are Getting Worse. Or, like, I basically make the case that Red Dead Online, the hacking has not been addressed sufficiently, and it seems like the primary focus of the people working on that game, or like maintaining the online side of it, it seems like their concern more has to do with microtransactions and incentivizing that, as opposed to making the game playable for really anyone outside of, people who have access to hacks. And of course, One Angry Gamer made an article on that, and they basically cited my video as like the source, where it's like, oh hey, by the way, speaking of this topic, here's a video SWEGTA made on this, and I looked into One Angry Gamer, and it's basically a fucking like far right gaming news site. Like I've never seen anything like it, but I'm not surprised that it exists. If you skim through their articles, like a lot of the shit they post is typically sugar-coated in, like, this is anti-SJW. But then, like, they'll sneak in shit where it's like, yeah, let's imply that, like, the Jews are behind it, or let's call, you know, like, okay, this one character in this video game is like, gay, so that's, you know, degeneracy. And if you look at the comment section, you'll see the kind of a crowd they've amassed over the years, and, like, a lot of it is just, like, straight up, you know, fuck these people. I'm not gonna fucking say the word, but you know what I'm getting at. I saw one comment that said, like, okay, so, you know, one blank got killed, so now we have to give a shit. I find that fucking repulsive, so I made a tweet, and it was kind of like in response to, because One Angry Gamer, they've of course given their 2 cents on this protest, and they've made a page where, like, they list traitors of America. Legacy Killa HD is on this list, Rockstar Games is on this list, Adobe, Sony, a bunch of fucking companies are on this list. It's basically a list where it's like, here are people siding with this protest. You know, they've betrayed America. And I find that interesting, because, you know, a lot of those companies and a lot of those people are not even, like, US citizens. There's a good chance that, like, a lot of them have never even been in America. So it's just kind of interesting that, like, there's a presumption of loyalty there that has, like, been broken. And of course, I made a tweet in reference to that, and I'm like, okay, well, I had a look at your website after you made that article, where, like, you mentioned my video. Thank you, by the way. I had a look at your article, and after that, I browsed some of your other shit, and it did not take long. It only took, like, a minute before I came across a bunch of, like, neo-Nazi shit. So you know what? You might as well just add me to that fucking list. And, surprisingly, although now that I look back at it now, it's not really that surprising, but, like, at the time, I was kind of, like, taken back by it. One Angry Gamer, the person who, like, manages their, Twitter page, they actually kind of, like, pleaded with me. Like, they wanted me so fucking bad on their side. They're like, no, don't be like that. You know, America's hurting. We need unity. You want to talk about unity, motherfucker? What about putting out article after article basically demonizing entire classes of people for being fucking different? How's that promoting unity? This is one of the most divisive, fucking disgusting websites I've seen ever. So you know what? Fuck One Angry Gamer. I'm not on board with that. They can eat a bag of dicks for all I give a shit. Yeah, but again, this is not directed at Dave Kenner, by the way. So here comes Mr. Boss for the win. Here comes the man, the myth, the scumbag. So what did Ross do? Let's see. So this is a tweet by GTA Man saying, "You're a spineless cocksucker, Mr. Boss for the win." About 2,000 likes. So what gives? Well, let's have a look. So this is a video coverage Ross did of this tweet Rockstar made. Again, this tweet, just for context. GTA Online servers shutting down, free money for all players, and Rockstar trolling, new update. And then you see the thumbnail. GTA Online, the end. Play now. And of course, you look at the tags, and it's all just like, GTA 5 servers shutting down. Implying that this is the end of Grand Theft Auto Online. And I just have a question for Ross. Is nothing fucking sacred? Is nothing off limits? Is there nothing you're not willing to lie about? You know, when I decided this title, when I decided on, like, the title for this broadcast, I had a few ideas. But the one that, like, I feel is most appropriate is Mr. Boss for the win hits a new low. And I say that because Ross is someone who has engaged in a lot of shady shit. Make no bones about that. Doxing immediately comes to mind. Yeah, for a lot of you who don't know, Ross actually engaged in doxing. It's kind of funny how, like, a lot of people don't know about that. But at this point, I'm just kind of like, okay, so you're gonna clickbait a fucking movement that's in response to someone who was fucking suffocated on the pavement by people who swore an oath to protect and serve their fucking community. You're not gonna give a fuck about, like, the context or the meaning behind it. It's all just about putting out a quick video and misleading the audience and not giving a shit about, like, you know, what any of that even entails. It's all just about... it's all about channel growth, isn't it? That's all it's about. Yeah, so let me just jump into Photoshop and make this thumbnail. GTA Online, the end. By the way, guys, GTA Online servers shutting down. Oops. Now, following this backlash, Ross changed. Well, he didn't change. I just waited for the page to load. He's still the same fucking asshole he's always been. But he actually changed the title of this video. GTA Online servers shutting down briefly today. Free money for all players, and more. So, omitting the trolling part, omitting the implication that it's like, okay, this is permanent. Ross, on the off chance you see this, can you just answer me that? Can you just shoot me a DM and explain your fucking life philosophy? You fucking vulture. Why is there no mass dislikes on the video? Well, I don't know. I've wondered that myself for a while. If you look through the comment section of Ross's videos, you'll see that a lot of people just make fun of him. A lot of people are just kind of like, this fucking sucks. And it kind of begs the question, is he fucking using bots to like his videos, or like sock accounts or something? Because I can't fucking see how 5,600 people would outnumber the amount of people who like see this and are just kind of repulsed by it. Because, like, any person I've asked about this, they're just kind of like, fuck him for that. So who are these 5,600 people who just keep coming back and liking every video he puts out? Is it just like a cult of sycophants who just blindly approve of anything he does, no matter how despicable it may be? We could have a look at this video if you want. We could just go through it. I'm gonna put it on, like, you know, 1.25 speed or something, because I don't feel like sitting for, you know, 10 straight minutes listening to it. But, we could have a look at it if the people in the audience want. Doesn't really matter to me. But something that I want to do, which I know is gonna piss off some people. I know this is gonna... this is gonna get me in deep shit. But, here's a tweet by Nathan. The Nathan NS, bully YouTuber. A lot of you know of him. So, Nathan made this tweet in response to GTA Men's tweet. He said, "Why am I not surprised that MrBossFTW has clickbaited the fuck out of George Floyd's death via Rockstar's tribute? At Rockstar Games, at Rockstar Support, please ban him for fuck's sake." Now, initially, I thought this was just like, ban him from your games. Which, you know, I get that. Seems fair enough. I mean, like, it's their fucking right to do that. But if you go down, you'll see somebody question this. Let's see if I can find it. Hopefully it's not gone. Vermouth. Why are you tagging Rockstar? Tag YouTube, at YouTube. It's not like Rockstar can moderate other platforms. Nathan responds with, Rockstar can, number one, ban him from GTA and Red Dead Redemption, which is what I assumed. But on top of that, number two, take down any videos they want. Take down any videos they want. Yeah, we know that's within Take-Two Interactive's ability. They did it to Submotto. They've done it to multiple people. And I've been outspoken about that. I've condemned it heavily. So Vermouth goes on to say, no dude, I'm sorry, but this isn't how it works. I understand you want the community to be cleaned, but you cannot advocate borderline illegal tactics for this. A DMCA takedown is only issued for a breach of copyright. Mr. Boss is, number one, complying with their TOS, and number two, protected by fair use. And Nathan responds with, hasn't stopped Take-Two from taking down Borderlands or GTA videos before. So he's referencing the Submotto situation, I think. I cannot, in good fucking conscience, side with Nathan on this. I don't like Ross. I think I've made that clear up until this point. I don't fucking like the guy. I think he's a piece of shit. But I don't think that we should call on a corporation to go ahead and silence people for putting out videos we don't like. You know, the right path to take in addressing that is criticizing it and condemning it. That's how you fucking do it. And, you know, it may never persuade him into, you know, stopping himself from doing this. For some reason, like, the people calling on corporations to silence other people they don't like, that just doesn't sit well with me for some reason, Nathan. I don't like that idea. And it's like, it hasn't stopped them from doing it before. So never mind what the law is intended for. Never mind whether or not that would be a good idea, ultimately. Never mind if it would be a good idea to just give Take-Two Interactive a pass to take down people left and right, just as they please. Never mind all of that. He made a video I don't like. Nathan, I fucking like you, I do. I don't agree with you on everything, and this is one of those instances. I just can't fucking side with you on this. Sorry. Just can't happen. I think you should reconsider this position. Fuck. God. I am mad. I'm mad. I'm triggered. Jesus. So, how do you feel, chat? How do you feel about all this? 2020 has been an interesting year, hasn't it? You know, we had COVID-19, or we have COVID-19. I don't know why I put it in the past tense. We still have it. We have COVID-19 going on. We have protests. We have police brutality seemingly ramping up in response to this protest. A lot of people say it's interesting. I'm pissed. It's wicked. He's irrelevant. Well, maybe he's irrelevant to you, but Nathan fucking matters to me. I'm a fan of his content. You know, I like him as a person. We don't always get along. This is probably gonna be one of those instances where, like, we just can't fucking come to terms. But, I like him. I like him too fucking much to just, you know, go off on like a full-on video where I'm like, I'm gonna fucking pwn his ass. Not that there would be a whole lot for me to pwn there. 2020 sucks. Yeah. 2020 has been good for me. I mean, like, you know, channel growth-wise, you know, during this broadcast, I peaked at, like, you know, 1,500 viewers, so that's something. But, anyway, like I said, we could have a look at this video if you want. This stream is not gonna last that long. Because, like, I'm just not in the fucking mood. By the way, thank you to all the people donating. Again, I'll read it at the end. After, we're done, just chilling for a bit. I have to cool off. Just give me a moment. Do you want to watch this? Somebody said yes. Have a nice day, you too, Compton Gamer. We love you. It's a parasocial relationship, so love doesn't fucking enter into it, but I appreciate the gesture. Thank you. Yes, react, yes, watch it, yes, help me, yes, please, yes, Sweggy, we love you. Thank you, Gary Smith. Alright, let's have a look at this, abomination of a video.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about everything that Rockstar is doing in Grand Theft Auto Online for the new Event Week update, including all the bonuses, discounts, sales, and a whole lot more. Now, before we talk about what Rockstar's got going on during this Event Week, they made a pretty serious announcement earlier today. They tweeted out this just a couple of minutes ago from when I'm recording this video.
So let me start off this video with the context, which makes me look like a totally deplorable, insensitive pile of shit. Cool.
They said, Black Lives Matter. To honor the legacy of George Floyd, today, June 4th, 2020, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be shutting down access to our online games, Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online. And they followed up by saying, following the memorial, we hope you will join us in further honoring the many victims of America's racial injustices by supporting their families, black-owned businesses, those marching on the streets, and coalitions through the organizations listed here.
Yeah, so let's clickbait that. Let's make it all about GTA Online shutting down forever.
So I will leave that entire tweet in the description if you're interested in checking out the website that Rockstar ended up linking.
Stop fucking buffering, YouTube. God damn. It's kind of interesting that he includes that at the beginning of the video, because like right off the bat, you can just see that he's full of shit, and like the video you clicked on has almost fuck all to do with what he's talking about.
And this is pretty serious. This is Rockstar making a pretty big announcement here. In the description of this video, I will also leave a time converter site in the description, because I know not everyone lives on the East Coast of the United States.
Thank you. You know, you misled like 100,000 people to click on this video, but good on you for including a fucking time converter site in the video info. Thank you, Ross. That totally makes up for, you know, any dishonest tactics you employ, especially in a situation like this.
Some of you guys that might be still kind of in the morning. For some of you guys that might be super late at night. So I'm uploading this video about an hour or so before that shutdown is actually going to happen. Now, when I'm recording this video, this is the only thing that Rockstar has put out on their social media platforms today, and it's also the only thing that they put out on their new...
Oh, by the way, something that I just remembered, I saw some people on a few Rockstar Games-related subreddits speculating that, like, the pitch black Twitter avatar and, like, the banner they had was like indicative of them preparing to announce a new game. For like any fucking, like for like the 5 people watching this who think that, no. Just Google what that means and you'll find.
Newswire page. So when we go over the topics of the event week, we're going over what people have just been able to find so far. When I'm recording this video, there's been no official announcement from Rockstar, but I'll be sure to keep you guys updated if a newswire is posted. I think they just wanted to get this out because obviously it has way more priority. Okay, so the theme of this week that Rockstar is going for, that's what they've been doing recently, is special.
By the way, subscribe for more.
Vehicles week. And because
let's speed this up.
They're offering 2 times.
I'm gonna put this on like 1.20, 1.5. That'll do it.
So you guys might not have been playing when these were introduced, but the special vehicle races were for like the...
Oh my god, it's almost like he's talking like a normal person now. Cool.
2000 and the Blazer Aqua. They were an interesting twist on races. I don't know if they would be all that exciting today, but when they were introduced a couple of years ago, they
yeah, GTA Online server shutting down forever, by the way.
Certainly were like a fan favorite, at least for a little bit. So you guys can jump into those and earn 2 times money in RP. Now, Rockstar also trolled everyone. They're offering 2 times RP on the Diamond Casino Heist. That's right. You heard that correctly. Not double money in RP, just double RP on the Diamond Casino Heist. Like, really, Rockstar? This would have been an amazing week if you had just said...
So he goes on to bitch about Rockstar Games having this event that's not eventful enough. You know, out of all the shit Rockstar has done, like, is there nothing else you could condemn? Is there nothing else you could pick up and be like, hey, this is kind of fucked up? And no, he's gonna go on to bitch about, you know, not giving him enough clickbait material, I guess.
Okay, for a week, we will let everyone earn 2 times the amount of money on the casino heist. But seriously, who cares about the RP that you can get? You'll get more RP just by spinning the lucky wheel. If you spin the lucky wheel every day this week, there's a good chance that you'll at least
me right round, baby, right round.
50,000 RP from that alone. So you wouldn't even need to do the casino heist just to get the RP. It seems like a very weird bonus.
Oh my god, who
like,
fucking cares?
Thing ever. Like the amount of people that...
Okay, Ross, your video is entitled GTA Online Server Shutting Down. Maybe you should fucking cut to the chase and be like, hey, here's why I think that. But of course, you don't actually think that. So why would you get into it? No, instead it's just like, let's have that be the first thing in the video title, and it's gonna be like something that I mention at around like the 5 or 6 minute mark. And even then, I'm just going to clarify, like, oh, by the way, guys, it's not shutting down permanently. You know, when I said that in the title, I was just lying. I was just totally full of shit. You know, sorry. Not really, but, you know.
That are furious with Rockstar for doing that are insane. Like, if you just want to go on Twitter and you want to check out what people think about this, they are not happy at all. They were hoping that it was going to be 2 times money in RP on the casino heist, but instead it's just 2 times RP.
You should know everything about, you know, people not being happy with people, right?
Counts that Rockstar have got going on this week as well. I'll list some of those off.
I mean, for fuck's sake, like, the voice actors, the fucking actors behind this game has fucking condemned your videos, or at least one of them has. I know, like, Roger Clark, sorry. Roger Clark has called you clickbait too. So, like, 2 of the most well-known actors employed by Rockstar, the common sentiment among the cast seems to be your videos fucking suck. They're dishonest, they're clickbait, and now they're exploiting a fucking tragedy.
You've got 50% off of 2 properties, the arcades and the facilities. So if you ever wanted to get involved in the Diamond Casino heist stuff, you're going to need an arcade. And if you ever wanted to get involved in the Doomsday heist, you're going to need a facility. So those 2 properties are 50% off. You can also get 40%
to
off
the video title, please.
Center, so
just get to the fucking point.
The Kara 4x4, which its new price is $525,000. The Ocelot Swinger, which its new price is $545,400. The Ocelot Ardent, which its new price is $690,000. And the Rogue, which has a buy it now price of
oh my god, who the hell cares?
$957,600 and a trade price of $720,000. So those are the discounts that you've got going on right there. Now, because it is a new event week in Grand Theft Auto Online, that means that the Ubermacht SC1, which at first you think...
Jeez, when the fuck does he get to it? Let's see if I can skim ahead a bit.
It's been around for a while, not necessarily the better supercars in the game. Like,
oh my god. Okay, what about there?
Prime rewards too. This week you can get 80% off of the RE7B.
Okay, 7 minutes
of the cost. Now, one other thing that apparently is going on this month, but again, as I mentioned earlier, we can't 100%.
Oh, is he gonna actually talk about it? We're 7 minutes into the video and he finally gets to the fucking point. Cool.
Isn't verified because the newswire hasn't been posted yet, at least when I'm recording this video, and that is the free money opportunity that Rockstar is...
Nope. Just other shit. So he kicks off the video with "and more," like the "and more" part in the title. That's like that makes up the first 7 minutes of this video. And then as soon as you get to this point, it's like, by the way, free money, perhaps, maybe, question mark. Okay.
Is yet again giving out during the month of June for just logging on to Grand Theft Auto Online. So over the last couple of days, players on their consoles have been getting alerts that they are qualified for a $500,000 cash bonus. And this is consistent with what Rockstar has done over the last couple of months, like in April and May and even March, where basically just for playing 1 out of the 30 or 31 days in the month, you can end up getting $500,000. And it looks like the exact same thing has gone on.
Okay, 8 minutes.
Sometimes it takes like a maximum amount of time. It really... So this is something I will definitely keep you guys updated on, but for now, it looks like we're just going to have to go by what people are seeing on their consoles and what Rockstar...
Okay, I think he's about to like wrap up this point.
Historically done over the last couple of months.
Okay,
and the final thing that Rockstar's got going...
There. 8.5 minutes out of a 10-minute video. Or 10.5-minute video. So you have to go through like 80% of the video before you finally get to this point.
And on this week is the premium races and the time trials.
Nope. Nope. Not yet.
If you're looking for some extra ways to make money, the premium race this week is Califia Way, located at the Zancudo River with a par time of 1 minute, 24.2 seconds. Again, I'm not sure if this is a real difficult one or not. It's been so long since I've actually done any of the time trials. The RC Bandito time trial this week is Cemetery, located in Pacific Bluffs, with a par time of 1 minute and 20 seconds. I love the description for this RC Bandito race. And the premium race this week is Congestion Charge, which is locked to the supercar.
And it goes on and on and on and on.
But other than that, it's kind of a weird week here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Like I said, Rockstar made some weird decisions, kind of trolling the community a little bit. I also feel like they could have done a little bit extra, but that's just my personal opinion. Sometimes you get good event week updates. Sometimes you get bad event week updates. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments.
Wow, what a scintillating fucking comment. Sometimes good things happen. Sometimes bad things happen. Wow. Is this like a nugget of wisdom coming from Ross? Did you fucking like, did you come up with this idea after you contemplated the fucking, on the tree of woe for like 5 days? Did you fucking go hiking and then like, did you fucking see the face of God and come back and you're like, man, I got it. Sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. It is what it is.
Down below, where do you think this event update ranks for you? Do you think it's one of the better ones that Rockstar's done? Do you think it's one of the worst ones that they've done?
Who gives a
let me know
shit?
what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating.
So he never gets to it. He never fucking gets to it. In the beginning of this video, he mentions a tweet where he's like, they're gonna be shutting down servers, you know, for a couple hours. Video thumbnail: GTA Online, the end. This is the end. Beautiful Ross, the end. Wow. What a fucking waste of time. I apologize for subjecting you guys to that video. I did not watch it prior to going live. I just had it, like, pinned in one of my tabs. Break his jaw. No, I don't like Ross, but I do not advocate violence. I condemn violence. I condemn violence on the part of, like, some of the protesters. I condemn violence on the part of some of the cops. Fuck violence. Unless it's, like, consensual. If it's, like, a boxing match, who cares? Anyway, I think I might as well wrap this up by reading some donations. Some donations. I think I got quite a few of them, actually. If you guys, like, have anything you want to say, or, like, any donation you want to put out there, now would be a good time, because I'm gonna wrap it up in just a few minutes. I'll give it, if I see a few more coming in, I'll, you know, extend the stream by, like, a few minutes, I guess. But, yeah, here we go. So, Leon S. Kennedy gave $5 via Super Chat. Thank you. He said, love the channel, hope all is well. Thank you, it is. Well, not really. I just recovered from possibly having COVID-19, so I don't know. But, you know, I'm well now. Jess, by the way, love you. Jess gave $2 via Super Chat, gave a heart. Aw, thank you. Wesley Banks, $1 Super Chat, no comment, thank you. Tyler Chagnon, gave $2.99 via Super Chat, thank you, Tyler. Oh my god, Zabe, or Zabe187, or 187, gave 99 Canadian cents, I think. Thank you. Mustache emoji gave £2 via Super Chat. Thank you. Lord Kaif gave $2 Canadian via Super Chat and said, give me a kiss, kissy poo. I don't like the sound of that, but fine. We'll meet outside the fucking gay bar and I'll do that. Thank you. ToastPerson64, $2 Super Chat. Matisiaho. I'm kind of surprised people remember that meme. Like, for those of you who don't know, like, I used to do this video series called Insanity Edition. See, somebody in the chat is mentioning it now. Reese Baker. Bully Insanity Edition finale, please. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But I'm kind of surprised people remember the meme from that. So Vic Boss gave $2 via Super Chat. Said, SWEGTA, cool, Mr. Boss, drools. Hell yeah. Thank you, Vic. Blue Jay 101, $2 Super Chat. Love your vids. It's what got me into Bully. Cool. I've actually had thank you, by the way. I've had a lot of people tell me that. They'll send me DMs sometimes where they're like, you know, I was kind of hesitant to play the game, but then I checked out, you know, your trivia video on it, and, you know, I picked it up and it was fun. So I'm glad. Thank you, Blue Jay. Dampier1987 gave $2 via Super Chat. Said, good to see you still alive and kicking, Swag. By the way, I'm totally, like, grateful for, like, any donations I get. Like, I'm not fucking giving anyone shit. I appreciate them. But if you want to make sure that, like, I get them as soon as possible, because, like, I really need some money right now, you can check the video info down below. There's a link to Streamlabs. It actually goes straight to my PayPal account. Instead of, like, you know, via YouTube, and then YouTube takes, like, 30%, and then my network takes, like, 10%. And after that, I have to wait, like, a month before, you know, I get the fucking donation sent to me. So if you want to, like, send it directly, just ASAP to help me out a bit, you could do it via Streamlabs. But either way, like, I appreciate it, and I'm totally grateful. Todd Howard. Okay. By the way, how's Fallout 76 doing? Gave a $5 Super Chat. He said, I'm surprised you had any expectations to lower for this baboon. He doesn't care about your feelings, he just wants that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Well, a lot of people do. I've actually seen some YouTubers clickbait even worse than Ross has. I've seen people do, like, videos where it's like, calling George Floyd's phone at 2 a.m. You'll never guess what happened next. Fuck those people. Fuck them. Fuck them in the ass, fuck them in the mouth, fuck them in the west, and fuck them in the south. Guano Reeves gave 50 Swedish crowns. Damn, thank you. Sweggy, it's 1:30 in the morning. You better sleep after this. No. No rest for the wicked. God damn it. Thank you, Guano. Tack så mycket. Mustache. I keep saying mustache. Mustache emoji gave £1 via Super Chat. Thank you again. Leon S. Kennedy gave another $2 and said, would it be cool if I hit up Mr. X to box him? Is Mr. X the fucking, the fedora enemy from the new Resident Evil game? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about, but thank you. Benny gave $1. He said, I posted this in the chat earlier, but apparently OAG, I don't know what that is, actually used to be kind of reasonable a few years ago before they went crazy. Not sure how true that is. That's just what I heard. Oh, One Angry Gamer. I think what happened is what you saw with a lot of like anti-SJW YouTubers, which, you know, not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of them would make response videos where they're like, look at these SJWs, look at these like far left people acting out. And then gradually they amassed an audience of like more and more right-wing people. Like, and I'm not just talking about like, you know, I'm conservative on like, you know, tradition. I'm talking about like people who are like, you know, gay marriage should be fucking banned because it's degeneracy, like that kind of shit. They amassed more and more of those audience members, and naturally, like a lot of opportunists on this platform, they were just kind of like, okay, well, let's pander to those people. And so you had a lot of people who began making anti-SJW videos and eventually went into like making like alt-light videos where they're like, oh yeah, the Great Replacement, is it valid? The Jewish question, ooh. You know, I feel like One Angry Gamer kind of fell into the same thing, although like I haven't followed them for long. Or not followed, I haven't been aware of their existence for long, so I can't fucking tell you the history, but that would be my estimation based on what I've seen. So Painkiller gave us 79 pounds. Or, oh no, what the fuck is it? Is it quid? I think it's quid, when it's not like a whole pound. Gave 79 quid via Super Chat. Thank you. Christian Soares, or Soares, gave a $2 Super Chat. Do you still have high hopes for Bully 2? I do. I knew this question was coming, because it happens every fucking time. Okay, I'll just summarize my stance on this thusly. Bully 2 has been attempted twice in the past. You know, it's fucking pretty well documented. I mean, like, if you go to Wikipedia, you'll see my name on there, because I was one of the people who broke that story. Yeah, let me just jerk off my ego for a second. But, you know, we know that Rockstar has attempted development of Bully 2 twice. I think one time around 2009-ish? 2008, maybe? And then again around, like, 2013-ish. So this is something that, like, you know, they want to do. And you know, one of the Hauser brothers, although, you know, he left the company, he made a comment about, like, you know, I know I want to make a sequel, I just, like, have to wait for the right time to do that. And I think it's a matter of that. Like, you have to be able to have it make sense financially. Because right now, they have, like, two huge fucking cash cows. They have GTA and Red Dead Redemption. And Bully is not gonna, you know, even... It's not gonna be able to compete with even, like, half of the success of either franchises. So... it's all a matter of, like, you know, them kind of, like, spacing out their games. You know, because releasing GTA after GTA, it's not a good idea. You need variety. You need to keep people interested. You need to have, like, each installment in the franchise be, like, this huge fucking radical event. And you can't do that without variety. So I think Bully 2 would be a good kind of variety game in the middle of that. I'm gonna stop saying the fucking word variety now. But you know what I'm saying. Like, it'd be a good kind of, like, intermission kind of game for them to release in between bigger titles. So those are my thoughts on that. I think it's possible, but I don't have high hopes. I'm not going to say that. Oh my god. Neon Circles gave $2 Canadian and said, always love your... Oh, god damn it. Always love watching your videos. Keep it up. Thank you. Mustache emoji, another £2. I spelt it wrong on purpose. LOL. Well, you got me. You fucking got me. You really got me. Vibration Nation gave 99 cents via Super Chat. Thank you. I like your name. It sounds like a cool, like, industrial band name. Jory gave $5 and said, don't forget to dislike that garbage clickbait video on your way out. Oh, by the way, yeah, I should do that. Actually, I'm not signed in on this browser, but I'll do that after this this broadcast. Also, glad you're not sick anymore. Thank you, and thank you for the money. John TTA gave $1, said, Mr. Boss, fuck the world, I don't know, is a well-deserved nickname. Really shows how bubble-headed and... I've never heard anyone use that term, bubble-headed. It really goes to show how bubble-headed and delusional he is. I really hope he keeps failing, or falling, to the point where he flocks up real good and gets down to earth. I don't think that's gonna happen. He has the YouTube game figured out, and he has, like, a subscriber base of, like, 3 million people. So I don't see that happening, but, you never know. A lot of people have made it fucking huge on this platform and then just kind of fell off over time, so it's possible. Vic Boss, $2. Play Poopsona 5 Royal. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but thank you. K_KR... God damn it. K_KRZVC gave 1 point... What the fuck is this? They gave 1.25 BAM. What the fuck is a BAM? Hold on. BAM currency. It's a... What? It's a Bosnia and Herzegovina convertible mark. What the f... It's a currency of Bosnia and How the fuck do I say this? Herzegovina? I'm sorry. I've never heard of the latter location. But thank you. I was just confused because like I've never seen that currency before. Then again, I am, pretty uneducated, so, I did graduate, but of course, the education system is not it's not really that good. All right. Last call for super chats and Streamlabs. If you guys, again, if you want to like help me out right now, Streamlabs, much appreciated. I'm gonna give it like a couple minutes before I sign off. So if you have anything you want to ask me or anything you want to say, now's the time. Closing time. Do 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 do. Ryan Howe said no, it's not. All right, my bad. I didn't know. It's a European country? I don't fucking know. I suck. I suck at geography. Don't fucking expect me to know anything. There you go. In the chat, there's a link to Streamlabs if you want to help me out. Because I need the money. I need it badly. Tell Rockstar to fix crashes in Bully SE. If Bully's crashing for you, look up Silent Patch. Silent Patch. It should fix it. And if it doesn't, I don't know how to help you. Love your vid, Swag. Been there since Beta Bully on 9k subs. Damn. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching. Hey Tristan, or Tristian. So am I still waiting? Do 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 do. I'm gonna play with my soundboard for a minute before I sign off. Again, if you have anything you want to ask me, now's the fucking time. Streamlabs, Super Chat, whatever you want to do. Let's see.
Ah, the French champagne. Pour ma son. Pour ma son. Pour ma son.
Yeah. Fucking Paul Masson. It's fermented in the bottle. SWEGTA's love, SWEGTA's life. Yeah, I am. What of it, bitch? What's going on? I'm wrapping up the stream in a second. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a clock. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna give you guys 1 more minute. 1 more fucking minute. And that's all you get. That's all you fucking get before I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I quit. I'm moving on. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Awesome jacket, dude. Gave $20 by Super Chat. You're cool, SWEGTA. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot? Is that a thing people say? Thank you so much. That's what I meant to say. You are cool too. Awesome jacket, dude. I love you. Have my babies. See what else we got. I heard another one coming through. Oh, okay. Midnight Club still cancelled. Soz. gave a $1.99 via Super Chat. There's an easy fix for everything. I don't know if there's an easy fix for, like, police brutality. You know, given the fact that there's a protest going on, which, you know, targets that. I mean, like, it's kind of telling, isn't it? It's a complicated situation with a lot of individuals. And it's fucking painful. Oh. Alright, There we go, thank you. Thank you, Road Warrior JKPJ. Tjena, Swegge. Nämen tjena. Hur är läget? Thank you. It's actually kind of interesting that I have fellow Swedes in the audience. I've had a few people who live in the same town as I do contact me and be like, man, if you're ever in this area, we should fucking hang out. And me being the fucking recluse that I am, I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. And then like, it just never happens. Thank you, Jess. Let me sim for you one more time before the stream ends. Awesome. Thank you, Jess. Love you. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can't do anything better than you. I would have slapped the fucking shit out of that kid. Like, if some kid just walked up to me and was like, yeah, I'm better than you, I'd just be like, bam, bitch. Can you slap better than me, motherfucker? I didn't think so. And of course, like, you know, I'm obviously also better at handling pains. Like, the kid would just be like, kids are fucking lame, dude. Aside from, you know, the kids who watch me, because, you know, that adds to my metrics. They're okay, sometimes. Jory gave $3 via Streamlabs and said, how much is Patreon? I'm actually in the middle of, like, planning out a big change for my Patreon. I'm gonna be collaborating with a fellow bully speedrunner, Guy Who Lied. We're gonna be putting out some top-notch content. some really good shit. And we might do a Patreon for that. We'll see. But it's all in planning right now. Like, if you support on Patreon, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you could give $1, and, you know, I'll include your name in the end credits of the videos that I put out, like, a few times a month. Jonah Boynton. By the way, feel free to, like, correct me if I mispronounce your name. I apologize. Jonah said, hey, Swag, how you doing? I'm good. I feel good. Just got done doing a stream. I peaked at 1,500 viewers. Obviously now it's like on the decline, because, you know, a lot of people are just kind of like, okay, well, he's reading donations, so whatever. But I like it. I enjoy doing that. I like getting paid and just talking to people. By the way, I'm thinking about having like this thing at the end of these broadcasts that I'm gonna do on occasion, where like people can call in via Discord and ask questions, kind of like what I did in the Dan Hauser Has Left Rockstar Games stream that I did. By the way, thank you, Jonah. Tristan said, hey, Swag, can you play Bully as Johnny Vincent? You cool. Thank you for the $2.99. I mean, I can, you know, I could just download Supermod, but I'm kind of like, you know, I'm not in the mood to play Bully, and I'm kind of wrapping it up right now, so I'm not going to do that. But if you want to do it, just look up Supermod. You'll find a mod for it. You can just play as any character in the game, really. Aside from, you know, Jimmy's mom and stepdad, because, you know, those are just like cutscene models. I don't know why I'm explaining it like this precisely, but whatever. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Sup, Swag? Hope all is well, dude. Yeah, all is well. Everything is good. Well, you know, aside from the biggest name in this community exploiting a fucking tragedy. Aside from that, you know, it's peachy keen. But, you know, me personally, I'm good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it quits. It seems like things are just kind of slowing down now. So, to all of you watching, to all of you who liked the stream, by the way, do that if you haven't already. Wow, 1,000 likes. Cool. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna do a video either tomorrow or the day after that. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get into like a ranting mood, because I feel the passion. I'm burning with fucking fury right now. Not really, but you know, sometimes. And when that happens, I usually reserve it for a video, which is what I intend to do. So stay tuned. Alright, take it easy. Peace. Oh, by the way, thank you. Subscribe and comment. Do that.